That's right. Strychnine. Exactly. It was found in Buzz Stryker's medical bag. Now, I want to know where it came from. We'll check out every possible source. Trace is top priority. Let me know as soon as you have anything.
You got a minute?
Yeah, what's in your mind?
I want to go through the material for Lucy Coe's interrogation today.
Well, it's pretty clear cut. Everything points right to Lucy as the killer. I practically guarantee it.
You can practically guarantee it.
All we need is her confession, Anna.
Well, you get me some evidence, and I will accept your guarantee. But until then, we have to keep digging.
Well, if we dig in Lucy Coe's garden, that's where we'll find all evidence.
Do you remember Robert's last piece of advice to us? He said that we can't make any concessions where friends are concerned, especially not in a murder investigation.
Lucy's not a friend of mine.
I know, but Buzz is. He's also a murder suspect. Now, when you're a cop, you have to be impartial. When you're on a case, you can't have any friends at all. None.
We're not really talking about Buzz here, are we? How's Duke today?
He's all right. He's, working towards doing his time and getting out, and so far everything seems to be pretty quiet down there.
Well, good.
Let's pray that it stays that way. I don't actually expect to get any new information out of Lucy.
Why'd you ask her to come in?
It's an old tactic. To keep questioning the suspect, even when you don't have new evidence, and then sooner or later, under the pressure, they change their story or they divulge some information.
So lean on them till they crack, huh?
There's that, yes. But of course, if Lucy's telling the truth, she won't. But if she's covering up for something, we will drag it out of her.
Even if it takes all night?
If it takes all year. Lucy's not our only suspect. We might have to put Buzz through the ringer also.
Yeah, well, I hate to have to do that.
I know, but we have to. Lucy's coming in today. We'll see what happens.
How long can we afford to wait before we book somebody?
Oh, goodness me, until we've got solid evidence. What I wouldn't do for a really good lead.
Yeah, well, I hope we find it before we wind up with a third dead body.
Yeah. You know something? Every murderer makes a mistake. They begin to feel powerful. They start to take chances that they wouldn't normally. The success goes to their head. And then sooner or later, they slip up. And when this one does, we're going to be there to catch him.
What if he made a mistake, huh? And we didn't find it, then what?
Well, we don't know whether he's made a mistake. That's why we have to keep going over everything. We have to check every angle and recheck it. It's why I sent you to Laurelton. I thought you might find something there.
There's something I didn't mention.
What?
Well, I didn't think it meant anything, but now I'm beginning to wonder.
Something that happened in Laurelton?
Yeah. It was when I was questioning Sarah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was talking to her about Broder coming to Port Charles, what she knew about it, right? Well, it didn't seem significant, but it just might be. I was pushing her to see if she knew what the hell Broder was doing in Port Charles, right?
Mm-hmm.
At first she said no.
You didn't believe her?
But then later...
To visit Port Charles.
What?
A telephone call.
From whom?
I have no idea.
You can't tell me anything about the call?
Well, only that it appeared to be very urgent because the sheriff took off almost immediately.
Why are you telling me this now? Before you said you didn't know anything about Broder's trip. Why change your story, Sarah?
Well, Terry was in the room when you questioned me earlier.
What difference does that make?
Well, I know how excitable she is. I don't want to upset her.
So Broder didn't give you any indication who phoned him? What do you think?
I don't know. Could be important. See how it checks out.
How do you want to play it?
We'll get in touch with the phone companies and see who called Broder in Laurelton.
I'll ask them to check Lucy's line.
And Buzz. Buzz also.
I hate to have to do that.
I know.
Yeah, Detective Jones, I need an outside line. I need the telephone company, please. Right.
Excuse us.
Sure.
Yeah. Anna?
Yes. Oh, hello.
Front desk told me we'd find you here.
Thank you for coming by.
Well, it didn't sound like
Yes,
we had much of a choice.
I'd like to talk
I want to go over your story. Again? How many times am I going to have to keep answering the same questions?
a muff grinder.
As many times as I want. Especially now with my new evidence.
Evidence?
No.
What sort of evidence?
The sort that convicts killers.
Doesn't matter. If I'm not interrupting, check with the phone company. They're checking their records. They'll get back to us as soon as they have anything.
Phone company?
Yes. Sarah told Frisco that Sheriff Broder came to Port Charles in response to a very urgent phone call. Now, maybe if we find out who placed that call, we will have our murderer.
Well, that will clear me, because I never called Sheriff Broder. You'll probably find out that Buzz Stryker was on the other end of that line.
Not so fast.
You cannot keep her here any longer.
I can.
I demand that you allow my client to leave.
In due time.
Are you prepared to charge her with anything? Because if you aren't, you have a legal responsibility to let her go.
It depends whether she made the phone call to Sheriff Broder in Laurelton, doesn't it?
I'll get that.
Please.
Yeah, this is Detective Frisco Jones. What do you got? All right, what about the other number? You sure? Right.
Well?
There was no call placed from Lucy's apartment to Laurel.
There, what did I tell you?
What about Buzz?
His line's clear, too. Obviously, neither of them called Sheriff Broder.
Satisfied?
Hardly.
You couldn't be thinking of holding her any longer.
Your client's not off the hook yet, Jake.
No.
What is that supposed to mean?
You could have gone to a payphone, Lucy. Anybody who's killed two people isn't that stupid. They know they can use a payphone.
Anna, I suggest that you advise Frisco to back off unless you would like to continue this discussion in court with the police department
come
as
on, Jake,
defendants.
please.
I am not the one railroading a suspect. I warned you before about trying to prosecute Lucy without sufficient evidence.
Nobody's prosecuting anyone yet.
Good. Then we can leave.
Yes, go. Great. Let's get out of here, please. Lucy.
Yes.
Don't leave town.
And why is that?
Because I don't want to have to come looking for you.
Let's go, Lucy.
I checked out the card manufacturing company that made Patrick's Valentine card.
Yeah, can you trace it?
Not a chance. They make hundreds of them.
Yeah, I've sold to many outlets, I bet.
From New York to Florida. It's going to be tough finding out where somebody bought a card.
There's another way to expose them.
You thinking about handwriting comparisons?
Absolutely. We have several experts on hand. I'll get one over to you tomorrow.
Might get us someplace.
Get samples of Lucy and Buzz's handwriting first.
Stick the two together, see what we come up with?
Yeah. I knew the murderer would make a mistake. I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
Sending a threatening note to Patrick was a careless deed.
Big ego. One out over caution.
That's what I hoped.
You know, if I wanted to kill somebody, I sure the hell wouldn't warn him. I hope Lucy sleeps well tonight, because it's going to be the last time she sleeps in her own bed for a long time.
Lucy isn't going anywhere until I can prove she killed Ted or Broder.
I know,
But what? I want concrete evidence. This is your case, Frisco.
I'm working on it.
You were given your best clue today. Now you find out who sent that card, and I'll give you an arrest warrant.
Well, start drawing up the papers.
All right? I will. But whose name do we put on top? Who wants to be Terry Ann Patrick's final Valentine?